What's up, man? It's your boy King Drake. I'm coming at y'all tonight, doing a video about woman's most powerful tool that they use against men, and they've been using this against men for years. And this shit drives men crazy. This move changes the tide of the whole relationship. This move turns men into simps. This move make men chase and pursue and lose their goddamn mind. This move ultimately puts you on a path to go into the simp sinkhole. And this move right here is a woman's pullback, her pullback game. Women have been, women pull back, when women pull back from men don't know how to handle that shit. I mean, no, the average, me, I can handle that shit. Players can handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? Alpha males, thoroughbred dudes can handle that shit. But the average guy don't know how to handle that shit. And a lot of times, when women pull back, it changes the course of the relationship or whatever y'all got going on. So, if you're in a situation or, a relationship, how to tell, if a woman is about to pull back from you. Because you got to be able to, you need to know how to spot this type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to spot when they pulling back on you. So, this is how you tell when they're about to pull back from you. You'll go from definites, meaning definite dates, to maybe we'll see. So you're used to hitting her up. Hey, you coming through Friday? Hey, Saturday we're gonna hang out. It's definite. Okay, I got you. Boom. It's a date. It's a wrap. Everything happened. You hook up. Everything all good. That'll start going. That'll start turning into. Well, maybe just let me know. I'll let you know. Maybe I gotta see what I got going on. If you start getting maybes and we'll see from a broad or a chick that was definite and you used to get definites from, she about to pull back on you, right? Another thing they'll start doing is dropping you down on a priority list, right? So in the beginning, right? In the beginning, for the most part, even if you're a sucker, right? For the most part, when you catch you one, and in the beginning everything be all good, if they into you like that, you'll be top priority. Sometimes over their kids, if they have kids, you'll be top priority. There's nothing will get in the way of seeing you. Nothing. When you start noticing that you start dropping down on a priority list, she about to pull back from you. Another thing that they'll do is they'll start flaking on you, right? They'll start flaking on you. So y'all got a date set up for Friday, or she's supposed to come over Friday night. She'll hit you that same day. Sometimes women crazy like this. Sometimes she'll hit you up an hour before y'all supposed to get together. Oh, I'm not going to be able to make it, and give you some old bullshit excuse about why she can't fucking make it. She start flaking on you, she about to pull back from you. Another thing is to notice you can feel the space to where it almost seemed like before she used to be smothering you, and you'll be like, God damn, bitch, leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? When she start creating that space, when you don't create it, because you the one as the guy supposed to be creating the space. You know what I'm saying? Which gives her time to miss you. You know what I'm saying? Give her time to engage her feelings. When you don't do it, she gonna start doing it, right? Creating that space. Once you see that she's doing that, she's about to start pulling back from you, playboy. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know how to handle this shit, you gonna lose your girl. Period. You can handle it the right way and you still might lose your girl. But if you don't handle this the right way, you're going to lose your girl. So either way it goes, you got a chance of losing your girl. But if you don't handle it, you're going to lose her eventually, right? If you don't handle it right. Sometimes it takes years for you to just, you go in that simp sinkhole after she don't pull back from you. And it's years and years and years. A lot of times it happens it happens a lot sooner. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you can tell if they're about to pull back. Now, why do they pull back? Right? This is why. Here go a few reasons why they start pulling back. You started simping a little too hard and you start over pursuing. You get what I'm saying? You simping a little too hard and you over pursuing. That's too much texting. Number one, stay off them goddamn phones. All that talking all day and texting all fucking day. Stop doing that. Use your phone to set up to when you're gonna see her. Hey, how you doing today? I want to get with you on Friday. Or you text her, hey, how you doing? Hope you had a nice day. I'm trying to get with you tomorrow. That's what you use the phone for. When you use the phone for anything else, you kill the suspense, right? From them wanting to see you. You know what I'm saying? What is there to see you for if you've been talking to them all fucking week? What's the incentive to see you, right? So you're doing too much texting or too much talking on the phone. Too many compliments and too much affection, right? Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. It's too much of that shit. Oh, I love you. Too much affection, right? Wanting to hug them and kiss them in the mouth all for every time you see them, right? That shit. When you start doing shit like this, they'll start pulling back from you, right? You're doing too much of this shit. You shouldn't do that shit at all, right? You make them chase that shit. You're supposed to make them chase that type of shit, right? Or you wanting to spend way too much time, right? So you go from, you're a busy man. You go from you seeing her once a week, once every 2 weeks to now you trying to see this bitch every fucking day, right? You trying to see this bitch every fucking day. Now you starting to smother her and they're starting to pull back from you. You know what I'm saying? That's that. Another one is, why they pull back. You start getting weak and needy, right? And you do that because you start showing insecurities, right? So let's say you may call her, right? You call her, see how she doing, and she don't pick up the phone. Your sucker ass say some shit like, well, I called you, why you ain't pick up for me? You know what I'm saying? Women look at that as like, insecurity. You know what I'm saying? That you insecure. You know what I'm saying? You don't have confidence, right? When they see you start doing this type of shit, they know you starting to get weak, right? You start displaying jealousy. Start displaying the jealousy. So what women do a lot of times, and a lot of times this is what they call a shit test. Women shit test you like this. They'll start talking about, when y'all having a conversation, they'll start talking about some dude that they used to fuck with, right? Just to see how you respond to it, right? Shrug it off and change the subject. If you get mad about that, if you get in your feelings about that, oh, why you gotta be talking about it? Don't be comparing me to. Don't do that, because then you're starting to show jealousy, right? And women don't want to be with no jealous motherfucker. Once you start doing this and they start seeing that you starting to get jealous, they'll start pulling back from you. You start demanding or negotiating time and affection, right? The time you spend with her and her affection. Once you start demanding and negotiating time and affection, another weak move. You don't do that, right? They'll start pulling back from you. Oh, well, if you ain't gonna do this, if I don't see you, then it's gonna be this, right? That's negotiating. You cannot negotiate real shit like that. A woman being into you, a woman having lust for you, a woman having desire for you, you can't negotiate that type of shit. You have to, be on top of your game to where you bring this out of her naturally. You cannot negotiate it. It don't fucking work like that. When you start doing that, to them, you getting weak, right? And you getting insecure. Once you negotiating shit, and you demanding shit. If you come see me on Friday, then I'll change this that you don't like. Or if we could have sex, then I'll change that. That's negotiating. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Another reason why they pull back is they get bored. My last video I did about consistency, right? And how you shouldn't be too consistent with a woman, right? Women get fucking bored, man. And when they get bored of you, they'll start looking elsewhere, right? They'll start pulling back from you. Either they pulling back because they're looking elsewhere, or they pulling back to cause fucking drama, right? Don't let them get bored, man. Don't let them get bored, because if they do, they'll start pulling back from you. This one right here, this reason why they pull back right here, this next one, is for real thoroughbred players, right? It's for real thoroughbred dudes. A lot of the times, like with a guy like myself, I'm always driving the car in anything I do, right? Especially my relationships. I'm driving the car. I call the fucking shots. It's my way, the fucking highway. Period. That's my mentality, right? And what bitch that fuck with me know this shit. Like they feel it. I live that, right? Women nobody want to be powerless in no type of situation. Yeah, they'll be submissive. Yeah, they'll be cooperative. Yeah, they'll let you. But at the end of the day, they don't like it too much of it, right? And every now and again, they'll try to get that power back from you, right? Like I say, only real thoroughbred players, real alpha males, the real deal dudes, gonna know what I'm talking about with this shit right here. So what they'll do is they'll pull back from you. So they could try to shift the power dynamic so you could start chasing them, so you could start pursuing them because they used to doing it for you. So you could start submitting to them. You don't fall for that shit. When a bitch pull back, let them go. Let them go. Period. Let them go. They'll come back. You on top of your shit, and if you that dude, you know what I'm saying? If you the prize, they'll come back. They'll always come back. You know what I'm saying? And when they come back, you got them. You got them. You got them. This next one, there's another reason, but this may hurt your heart right here, right? Another reason why they pull back is they caught somebody else. You know what I'm saying? They got somebody else that has the potential to replace you, or that they better than you, right? Or they have the potential to be better than you because you don't know the motherfucker like that yet, right? With this one, there's pretty much nothing that you can do about it. The only thing you can do about that is continue working on yourself, continue getting your money, continue to stay on your grind, continue to get your life better, continue to progress. You know what I'm saying? Continue to upgrade yourself. That's the only thing you can do about that. You know what I'm saying? Women by nature are always looking for a better deal than what they have. You know what I'm saying? And once you understand that, you'll stay on your shit. You stay on it for you, but in order to compete out here in this fucking game, you got to be tip top, right? You have to be tip top. That eliminates a lot of that pulling back when they start pulling back for shit like that. That's why. So they'll pull back, man. If they got another dude, they starting to date, they going on a date with him, and they like him and shit like that. That first date, they do it again. They like him again. He may fuck the second date if he for real with it. You know what I'm saying? They'll start pulling back from you, man. And there's pretty much nothing you can do about that. Now, if that don't work out, she'll come back, right? She'll come back. So with all I just said, right? But what do you do about it? You never reward a woman's bad behavior, ever. You don't reward it. You always punish that pullback, man. Always. Always punish the pullback. Don't let them come back without submitting to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's how you get them to submit anyway. I'm going to do a video about that. You know what I'm saying? Making women fall in love with you and making women submit to you and getting women to be cooperative. This is how, right? After this pullback. When they come back to you, you fucking punish that shit. You punish that shit. Me, I demote them. So if I was rocking with you, if you was top on my team, if you was the captain, your ass will ride the bench. Meaning your ass will become a fuck buddy. I see you once every couple weeks or once every fucking week on a fucking Wednesday night at 10:30 at night. And we fucking, I ain't doing none of that shit. We fucking, I'm falling asleep. I catch you next week. Right? And you can go from the captain, you can go all the way down to that, fucking with me. Right? I punish that shit. Right? Yeah, you fucked up. That's what you had. Now this is where you at right now. You know what I'm saying? And when you come back, you're gonna be cleaning up. You're gonna be cleaning my house, all type of shit. You're gonna be sucking dick all night, licking ass, whatever. Cleaning, cooking, all that shit when you come back. This is how you get women to submit. You punish that shit, man. You punish that shit. You never reward a woman's bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? Especially that move, that pullback move. Because when they come back and you don't, then they got you. Then you start setting the tone. Now they think that anytime they get mad or anytime, you know, they start feeling a certain type of way, they can pull back from you. And you don't want to set that tone throughout the course of your relationship. So when they do it, you got to make it hurt. When they do it and they come back, you got to make them feel it, and you have to show them that, nah, it ain't going like that. With me, personally, a bitch know if they pull back from me, if I stop hearing from them, they know, number one, when they come back, they going from here, from the captain, to riding the motherfucking bench. And they know they're going to get replaced. Because a bitch know I got options. I'm not holding my life up for you to get your fucking fickle ass feelings together or for you to figure out what the fuck you want. I'm not holding up my life. Finna move on. And your ass gonna get replaced, period. They don't like that. And when they come back, they gonna have to accept it or walk. I holler. You feel what I'm saying? That's the pullback game, man. In a nutshell, I need y'all fellas to understand that and learn what to do about it, man. Internalize this shit. It's real player shit. Because a lot of guys lose their fucking mind. And a lot of times when you have the power in a relationship, this is how you lose it. When they pull that first pullback move. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is, this is how you set the tone. You know what I'm saying? When you don't deal with this pullback shit properly, you don't punish it properly, you set the tone for this to happen to you every 2-3 months whenever her shit get fickle. No, you punish it. When they come back, you demote them and you fucking replace them. And when they come back, they need to know that they've been replaced. Yeah, rock the boat. Rock the boat. You know what I'm saying? Rock the boat. You don't have to come out your mouth and say, hey, I replaced you, but you figure out a way to show them that they've been replaced. You know what I'm saying? And they got to earn that shit back, period. And a lot of times they won't pull back from you no more. Next time they pull back from you, they'll be out the door. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Holla. You know what I mean? Hey, this your boy King Dre, man. That's that pullback game. It's very important that you understand and learn how to maneuver around that pullback game. Because women will use it, and that's their most powerful weapon they have against you. This is how they get power back. This is how they turn the tide in relationships. This is how they make you submit. This is how they get you weak, and this is how they get you simping on a long, dark simp road headed to the simp sinkhole. That pullback game. And a lot of guys don't know how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? When a woman pull back from you, you let them. You don't call them. No nothing. She reached back out to you. She called you back. Don't fucking call them. Don't text them. Don't inbox them. None of that shit. You let them go, and when they come back, they gotta fucking play. They gotta play the game for real. You know what I'm saying? Now they got to play ball. Now you got to cooperate. Now you got to submit. You know what I'm saying? They pull back, let them fucking go. Fuck them. When they pull back, you replace them. That's why you always keep your roster, man. Keep your team. So when one fall off and start fucking up, you replace her motherfucking ass. And when she come back, you let her see that she been replaced. And if she want that, she got to earn that shit back. That's player shit, man. Again, man, I'm out, man. It's King Drake. Watch that pullback game.